Hello everyone, welcome to Watch Complications. I am Brian. I'm not at my bench today. I needed more table space because today we're going to be talking about watch boxes. Now there are a lot of watch box companies out there, and you might even have the same watch box but different company names on them. That can happen. There's lots of material types out there. Wood, usually darker tones like cherry, that sort of thing. There's faux leather, there's real leather, there's carbon fiber look. All of mine are a carbon fiber look, so they all kind of look the same and the same style, the same company. But my favorite watch box company I've come across so far is Glenor. There's several reasons for that. One, they are very fair priced, very fair. They're readily available on Amazon. Along with that, there's a lot of different sizes and combinations in terms of the shelves and whatnot. And so whether you're looking for a small 6-slot watch case to go in a safe, whether you were looking for something to sit on top of your dresser or different shelves, there's something for everyone in terms of a watch collector, watch enthusiast, or if you've just got a couple watches. These are an excellent choice. So I want to take you through 4 different ones that I've got, these 4 different sizes, and that way you can kind of see what you might like or be interested in if you were to get a watch box. If you haven't already got one or you're looking for one, it makes a great Christmas gift, by the way. But I'll put links to these 4 different ones that I have in the description below, so be sure to check them out. And like I said, it could be a great gift for you or for someone else. Hey, now we're up close, and I hope you're enjoying the painting in the back. It's a cheapie. I want to show you what a box looks like from Glenor. So there it is, Glenor. They have like a plastic tab. You can pull this, and this will release the box, the lid from the box, I should say. But I like sliding these things off so I can put them back on. But anyway, simple black box comes in. Let me turn this down a little bit so you can see it. And again, just depending on the size of the watch box you have purchased, this will be different size. This is for one of the big ones. So when you take the lid off of one of these, turn that down, this pops open so you can easily slide it out. It's usually covered in this nice thin foam, and there's some styrofoam on the bottom for it to rest on. You've got the the silica packets to help keep the moisture at bay. And it comes with some, materials on the company, the product, but it's just, really simple packaging. You don't need anything more. There's not a lot of waste here, which happens with a lot of these sorts of products. So that's one of the nice things about it. They're not going over the top on the packaging, which is saving you some money at the end of the day and keeps it low cost. Now, I've not done anything like a state of the collection video, and that's not what this is intended to be, but you are going to get a view of some of my variety of watches that I've got in my collection today. So first, let's take a look at the 6-slot. What I like about these Glenor boxes is that they just got a simple little metal handle on the front. See, it kind of overlaps the base. Real simple. Nice glass top so you can see through. Simple hinges. And like I said, nothing particularly complicated. This is like, sort of a faux leather holder. See, the seam is on the bottom. A little bit squishy. Can hold on to a variety of sizes. Got everything from 44 millimeter sort of pilot style, 43 millimeter divers, all the way to sort of smaller, quartz types of watches. So this is a 6-slot. As you can see, I've got a pocket watch sitting in here on the top of that. So pretty simple, straightforward 6-slot version. Very nice. This would be good for, someone who's just got, a handful of watches and doesn't take up much room on the shelf. They've got another similar slim one, and I'll put the dimensions of these along with the links, so you don't have to sort of guess or go necessarily look at a different site what the dimensions are. So I'll give you all the dimensions on the description. So this is the same one as the 6-slot, only it's the 12-slot. And you can see this is one I'm using to hold on to some of my watches that I'm putting together myself. I've got my loop there, one of them, sitting inside the case. Again, just real simple, slim profile, not very tall. It's got the glass top on it. Good materials. It's a sort of a carbon fiber. It's got a little bit of a, squishiness to it. So it's not like really hard and firm. It's got, a nice, elegant look to it. And I have not had any issues with the seams coming undone or tearing or anything like that. Just it's wood underneath, and yeah, pretty simple, straightforward. And they don't jiggle too much. I'll say that these watch holders depending on, how much you're going to invest in one of these sorts of boxes, these generally fit really well in terms of them not too tight, not too loose inside of the slots in the box, which is something you'll have sometimes with watch boxes. But so that's the 12. So we got a 6, we have a 12. Again, these are just about the same height. In fact, they are exactly the same height, just one's a 12 and one's a 6. Okay, so great simple gifts for somebody who wants a slim profile on a dresser or on a shelf somewhere. All right, the next one I have is the tallest one that I have. This is a 24. So here at the top, we have the same, glass surface, and lid comes up. There we've got 12 slots for different watches. You can see I've got some Casios and some lower course stuff. I've got a variety of things here. We've got a Grand Seiko in the same box as my Casio. So this one has got 12 slots on the top, and then there is a shelf on the bottom that pulls out, little handle here, and there's another 12 slots in there. Now you could take all of these holders out and put other stuff in these for sure. This is just cheap court stuff from like my low cost series that I've got down here because it's hidden away. Stuff I really don't care to look at sometimes. But anyway, this one is nice if you've got a bunch of watches and you want to keep them all in one place. 12 different slots. This is a nice one, but it takes up a little bit more space. Again, this is the tallest of the 4 that I've got. The next one, which is the one I use the most, is same concept, only it's not got 12 slots on the bottom. It's got a shelf for other things on the bottom. So this is my main watch box in terms of what's in my rotation on a regular basis. And same thing, nice see-through top, little handle on the front, so you can lift up and see what 12 watches you've got in there. Again, 12, but the shelf on the bottom of this one has all kinds of other stuff in it, like my cufflinks, my other pairs of glasses, tie clips, that sort of thing. So this box has slots for all kinds of other fancy things you might have, your accessories. And hopefully, and for every watch collector, those accessories should include watch movement cufflinks and tie clip stuff. If you don't have that, get it. So yeah, in terms of the material quality of the construction, I find it quite nice. Again, not over the top, fairly simple. Not had any problems with the hinges. There's nothing rusting on them. I've had all of these for more than a year. They look like they're brand new. You just got to keep them dusted off. Around the sides, there's probably some sort of simple pressed wood or plastic, perhaps even underneath of the material, but the sides are nice and solid, hard. Again, nothing's come apart, no seams, coming apart or anything like that, and they have them hidden pretty well. The top is cushioned a little bit, give it again sort of that elegant sort of look. It's carbon fiber material, so very simple, not real carbon fiber, just carbon fiber look, but real nice, simple black, a little bit of a gray / graphite tone to it due to that checkered pattern of carbon fiber. But yeah, pretty simple, straightforward. Once in a while, you will get one of these holders that might have a crease or maybe a little nick on the side, something like that, but not a big deal as they are hidden anyway against the side. I've not had any of these seams come apart or anything like that. They hold, again, variety of types of watches. Let me grab one of my bigger watches on one of these just to show you. This is my Trident, bronze Trident Ombre by Christopher Ward, one of my favorite, absolute favorite watches. And nice, big, heavy watch. Again, it's a diver. And sometimes, let me show you what I did there. So I don't have them super tight usually, and this is a silicone strap, so they can easily slide on and off. Although, depending on the watch, I wouldn't recommend doing that, depending on how tight you have this. But easy to place them. These have quite a bit of give on the center part, so the sides of the holders are nice and solid. Attached, I've not had, again, any of these things come apart. And these are going to hold on to almost any size watch, at least that I've come across. Of course, nothing crazy like 60 millimeter. There's a lot of junk out there that's sized way too big, but big, large dive watches fit in this just fine without hitting the top or anything like that. Let me grab something like my Grand Seiko here. So, by the way, there's reviews of these. I'll link to them, up in the top of the video. So bracelets don't have any problem as well. You can see that it will conform to the watch band as necessary. If I let this sit for a while, it would, go back to normal shape. So you don't have to worry about these things tearing or anything like that too much. Just, treat them gently, treat them nice, like you would your watches. And no problem with the different size bands, whether they are bracelets, they slide around okay, even when they're closed. Of course, you wouldn't slide this off the side like I did with the silicone band on the dive watch. And we got, other sorts of watch bands. Here's a leather one that has, a deployant clasp on it. See, again, kind of conforms to it a little bit, holds on to it nice and snug. Sometimes I keep some a little bit looser, some a little bit tighter, but just it depends on the type of watch it is. And then for regular old sort of leather, again, depending on how tight I have it, you could easily quickly grab it, slide it off the side, or, getting these wrapped around the cushions, not too difficult. Pretty simple, straightforward. You're getting to see quite a bit of my stuff today. Hopefully you're enjoying the watch show along with talking about the watch boxes. Okay, there we go. I thought I'd add, since I had a pocket watch in one of those boxes, because I wouldn't do a whole video on this because I only got one of these, but I also picked this up for a really reasonable price, low cost, on Amazon. Again, I'll put the link below. If you have a pocket watch, just like a main one that you like to show off or that you wear or put in with your suit very often, then a nice little pocket watch stand is a great little thing to have around. I have this on my shelf next to one of my watch boxes that sort of has my main rotation in it. So this is nice. This isn't too tall. It's like 4 or 5 inches maybe tall. It's probably about 4 or 5 inches. Again, I'll put the dimensions below so you can just look at it directly in the description. But one of my favorite pocket watches that I'll wear sometimes, again, just simply hanging in here. Really simple, wood base. You can get different colors of the wood. This is black. Of course, matches the watch boxes that I have, and just a nice little glass dome that sits in a cutout, so it doesn't go sliding around or anything. Chain looks good there hanging. Just this nice simple hook comes up. You can get these hooks like in different like gold or brass. This is again the silver one, going with sort of black silver look. But these are really nice to have around too. So if you have a pocket watch or know someone that does, this is a great little stand that will keep the dust off of it and keep it looking nice, and also show it off whenever it's not being used. So this is a great little product as well. So these Glenor Co. watch boxes are my favorite that I've come across so far. Sure, there's lots of other choices out there, but like I said, in terms of cost, the variety, and the sizes, dimensions, and just the simple, elegant look of them, these are the best ones I've come across, and I really do like them. You can call this a mini review. It's a short video, but I wanted to share with you my favorite watch boxes. There's the 6 and the 12 that just hold the watches. If that's all you care about, you've only got several, and you want to fit it in a nice tight spot because they're nice slim profile. If you want a bigger watch box that has more space because you've got a lot of watches, there's the 24. Or if you're like me and you want to have one that's got your regular rotation and a slot for all your different accessories and stuff as you're getting around and ready in the morning, then the 12 slot one with the shelf with the accessory tray on the bottom, that is absolutely my favorite, even of these 4. If you have experience with these watch boxes, feel free to comment. If you've got other suggestions, things you think people should try out, say so in the comments. Again, pretty simple video, but thought I would share what my favorite watch box is. This is Brian. This is Watch Complications. Check out the website, watchcomplications.com. Subscribe if you haven't. Check out my Instagram, watch_complications, and I'll see you in the next video.